For money, murder, busting checks, scamming, construct crimes. Bust nines, yellow tape, chalk body, construct lines. Tuck nines, bogey bust nines, forensic dust finds. Loaded Mack went through the back, they reconstruct crimes. Scam fake, man hate, watching the handshake. It's Vanderveer, Troy Ave beams cutting the landscape. Scope beam, dope team, selling coke mean. Gunshots from drug spots, serving dope fiends.
You're now watching Rhymes and Politic. Check it out.
Yo, check it out. It's your right-hand man, Cise. You're now tuned into Rhymes and Politic, the show that we have great conversations with talented artists, professionals from all aspects of hip-hop culture. Today, we got independent fire for y'all today, man. We got some fire artists from Brooklyn. We got SWA360. We got Bodega in the building. We're going to get into their story. Before we do all that, though, let's do a quick segment called Fresh, Check Your Fresh. What's good, baby? SWA360 in the baby. Bodega in the building.
Yes,
what's good, baby?
Yes,
how you feeling, man?
Good.
It's a pleasure, man. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for giving us your time. What we rocking today? Let's start from the top. Let's go down to the bottom. What we doing today, man? We checking your fresh today, man.
Gucci loafers.
They look very clean.
You know what I'm saying? Some tan wool slacks. You know what I'm saying? Oyster white turtleneck. You know what I'm saying? Aviator glasses.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
This dude is so smooth, yo.
Thank you, brother. thank you, man.
When you put your style, your look together, what are you thinking about?
Comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this slogan, I'm too dark to be dirty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I always say that because, you know, when I dress a certain way, you know, people look at me like I'm about to steal out the store.
Gotcha.
You know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I always was into fashion. I was always into clothes.
Right.
You know, so when I put things together, I go by feeling. I go by mood.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? What's my mood and what's my feeling for the day?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do the Timbs, I do the constructs, I do the sneakers, you know what I'm saying? I do the fitted jeans, I do the leather jackets, the suede. But you know what I'm saying, I also, you know what I'm saying, like to look casual too.
Right,
you know
so you're not to dress it down and dress it up.
Dress it up,
switch it up, flip it on them.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Like today I was just like, yo, go casual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like to do both because, you know what I'm saying, I like to dress people and show them, yo, I could do both. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, dress more casual, come see me. I'm going to help you out on your budget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to buy Gucci loafers. You ain't got to do that, but
yeah,
we going to get you right on your budget, you know what I'm saying? But just to show them.
So besides being an artist, you also like a stylist that you're trying to get into that field also?
Definitely. You know, that's something, because it was always fashion before
mm-hmm.
music.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been with my cousin, and you know, from where he used to wear Gucci buckets, Gucci hats, and Gucci sneakers, so I really got the Gucci thing from him.
Oh.
from being a teen.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have that, he had that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He was outside early. I was just his little cousin that was like, yo, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bodega Ty, what we doing today, man?
I'm just casual, man. Just
comfortable,
sporty. I knew I was gonna be in the streets today.
Yeah.
I'm running around. I'm New Balance head to toe. You know, just sporty.
You came prepared, like just for any
sporty.
occasion. Like,
That's
what we
it.
doing?
That's it.
Sporty,
you know?
comfortable.
Hey,
we checking
you know?
they fresh today, man.
Yeah.
These brothers came in here clean, man.
You fresh
I love
too.
it. I'm regular. Look,
Yeah,
I'm regular.
That's right.
Look, I'm trying to. I already knew this guy was gonna come. I said, let me try to just be easy, but still keep it.
We all know that.
Coordinated.
We all know that.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
Yo, so y'all from Brooklyn? Where y'all from in Brooklyn?
I'm from, you know, I like to do this thing. I call it Vanderveer, Troy Ave. I'm from a place called Vanderveer, which is like a complex. We move like the projects. It's not called that anymore. Mm-hmm. But Vanderveer is one side of Brooklyn, and I'm from a place called Troy Ave. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Troy Ave is like P Street, Union, and Eastern Parkway. Those are my guys. But I put it together. It's two different sides of Brooklyn, but I put it together because both of them raised me and protected me, you know what I'm saying, when I was outside.
That's the best out area?
No, it's actually, Troy Ave is in Crown Heights.
Oh, okay.
Vanderveer is in Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? But I always say even though the two don't mix, and when I say it in songs and when I talk to people, I say Vanderveer, Troy Ave. Because I'm from Troy Ave, and I moved into Vanderveer.
That would make sense.
But I got dudes that took care of me in Vanderveer, and I got the Troy Ave dudes raised me in Vanderbilt. I got dudes that took care of me in there. And I'm also from on the Bushwick side too. I can never forget them. You know what I'm saying? I just never talk about them. But they had a big part, you know what I'm saying, in raising and taking care of me too. But you just always hear me say Vanderbilt, Troy Ave. That's when I kind of got into my own being and being who I was going to be. You know, so.
Bodega top, where we at?
Home base would be Flatbush for me, but I rep Brooklyn hard. You know, I'm everywhere. I'm in the Style, I'm in the East, Bushwick. You know, Sheep said Coney Island. I'm
you move
Brooklyn.
around,
you know what I'm saying? So
move around.
it's just, hey, you know, you meet people, you rock out. So, you know, you get adopted to each neighborhood and each part of town.
Yeah,
you know?
take a little piece from there, a little piece from over there. So talk about your upbringing, what y'all was seeing, what y'all was going through. How was the environment in your neighborhood and all that?
Like any other neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like anywhere in New York, anywhere out of state, you know, the crime, you know what I'm saying, scamming, robberies, murders. You know, it was nothing different from any other hood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but the funny part for Bogey and myself is we always felt comfortable. We always felt comfortable in the hood. Like we like going to hoods because that's the purest form of love.
No doubt.
You know, like I got family everywhere.
You,
in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm with you on that, kid.
I've hung out in all the boroughs, but for some reason, when you go to the hood, if they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. They can't even be phony.
That's where you're going
if
to
you
the
acting
realness
too
at.
Right. If you acting too tough, you're going to get it wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And I hung out in all the boroughs, but we just always, the hood is just, it's straight up.
It's
you know
pure.
what I'm saying? Right,
it's pure.
exactly.
Yeah,
so
it's a fact.
we didn't go through anything different, you know what I'm saying, than any other hood. You know what I'm saying? Felonies, you know what I'm saying? All our dudes catching felonies, and you know, it's like any other hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know,
But he was outside though. He was outside.
Before you, right?
He was outside. My cousin
was out there before you, right?
He was outside.
So did you get, was you under his wing or what? Like, a lot of his guidance and all that?
Yeah, because you know,
I mean, he was doing his thing, man. I mean, and it wasn't so much I had to guide him through, man. It's just like, it's my day one. We rock out. If I'm eating, he eating.
Yeah.
So, and that's how the love goes.
Yeah,
so it wasn't a thing of, you know, hey, yo, I'm gonna have somebody around me, because that's one thing I don't do is have people around me that's not eating. You know? I mean, it can cause confusion, but at the same time, I just rather feel more comfortable sharing the pie than eating the whole pie myself.
I respect that.
So it's but outside was definitely alluring to me, man. It's part of the environment, man. So
Definitely.
you know, we see that before we see Wall Street and everything like that. So you know, and you're just like somebody coming up and in that kind of environment in Wall Street. That's what they know. That's what they go to.
Yeah.
So the streets was like that. You know, we was outside.
Yeah, that's where they groomed at. That's where they get their habit. They learn their skills, how to survive. And then they venture out and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I tell you one thing, man. You know, it's not a forever thing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We got to turn it into something different.
Definitely,
you know?
yeah.
That's what's up, and that's what I tried to do early on.
Yeah.
You know?
So who was rapping first?
He was. You think so?
I think he was rapping first.
He was rapping first. You know, I dabbled, but he was that dude. You know what I'm saying? Anything I tried to do, I always incorporated him with it, because his flow just to me was something serious.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, we try the labels and everything like that, and I'm always like, yo, I got my guy with me. That's who I'm rapping right now.
Yeah.
It's him, SWA360.
He always said that. You know, but you know, the funny part is I got the business from him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The business aspect.
Oh, okay.
Being independent came from him, because a lot of people don't know he had his own record store. You know what I'm saying? He had his own artists. He had his own production. His own studio.
So you're already like
seasoned
already.
He did that a
I
long time.
I love this game. I love the game.
He been doing it. So I got that from him. You know what I'm saying? I was just with him all the time. I was just a dude that rap in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else, I go to the studio, but I wasn't I didn't think of it the way I think of it now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's more, for me, it's business.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just business, but it's a lot of business components to it.
Right.
You know, I got to go intern. I got the intern at a major record company. I got the intern at a radio station, and that's what gave me a different insight and a different look on it.
Because you're on the inside now. Now you see the
Right.
mechanics and how everything
Exactly.
is moving, all the moving parts.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's a big piece, man.
Yeah.
But before that, he showed me that part. But before that, I was just, you know what I'm saying, outside on the block with everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't no battle rapper. It was just a rapper that, you know, we gonna make our little records. We gonna make our little demos. You know, had dreams of, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be signed and this and that. Because I didn't understand the business. I didn't know that.
Right.
But yeah, if he said, yeah, I think I was outside with it early. You know what I'm saying? From young, you know, teen years, just going in on it. You know. Yeah, you know, so I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was right there. We was always together, so he was rapping too.
So when did you started writing and all that? It was a little after he started, and you started seeing him doing it.
I mean, I was dabbling.
He too humble, right?
I was dabbling. I was dabbling. You know, family, and you know, we was doing our thing, but I was more always interested in the behind the scenes
Gotcha,
style.
yeah.
That was my thing.
Gotcha.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way too, but you know, but like I said in the last episode, I'm a team player. If I gotta step into a role so we can get to the goal or get the ball rolling, what I gotta do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Exactly.
So, but now this is kind of fun to me. Now.
Yeah.
Now I'm enjoying this ride right here. Now they can't get me out this seat.
That's right. That's
You
right.
look good in it.
got
You
your
know what I'm
spot.
saying?
That's
Thank you,
right.
bro.
You got your
Appreciate it.
spot, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So what's your influence? Who influenced your style? Like some of your guys y'all looked up to or whatever.
Go ahead, boo.
Man, I take it from back to now. You know, like I was always a G-Rap fan.
Thank
you know,
you. There we go.
He was,
got a lot of students under him.
Yo, you know, he was one of them dudes that it was just straight street for him, man. And I appreciate it because I like to hear where I come from.
Right.
You know, and I mean, he in a different borough, but he's been the same thing that I know.
His wordplay is so crazy, bro.
Exactly. The flow is amazing. You know.
A lot of serious artists came out of Queens too. Brooklyn
Yes.
got them too.
Yeah.
And y'all right there. Y'all right next door to each other too.
Yeah.
So that could kind of like bleed off into each other a little bit too. Right?
I rock with Queens.
Yeah.
I rock with Queens heads. You know?
Me too. Nah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cheeks, that's my man. You
No
know?
doubt.
Like, yeah, that's what's up. So, you know, I mean, I rock with it, man. It's I rock with the boroughs, period.
Yeah.
But, you know, that influence was hard on me, man. You know, and even today, man, you got guys that I still appreciate, man. Like, you know, say like the Griselda cast,
All
man.
day,
That's Buffalo,
definitely.
man. Them dudes is tough, man. I just appreciate, again,
Yeah.
I appreciate them being them. You
Yup,
know,
yup.
they ain't letting nobody waver them for what they do. And I appreciate that. Like,
Keeping
they
it
not trying
organic.
to fit into, they made their niche.
Right.
Like you making yours,
Yeah.
they made theirs. And
That's
I
a fact.
appreciated that.
Another state, me and Kev was just talking about Detroit. They buzzing right now.
Yeah, they
There's
bought
some artists I'm listening to right now. I've been listening to this joint all week. Ty Farris from Detroit.
Joe.
This album is called Sounds. I don't want to mess it up, but Sounds That Left Something in My Soul. Yo, that album, it sounds like he could be with Griselda or something. Like, it got like that Griselda influence to it though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I've been playing this joint all week, man. I can't get off this joint. Yo, that Ty Farris joint, fire, bro.
Joe.
What about you?
Same G-Rap, Kane, Rakim, Lord Finesse, early Lord Finesse. But I, you know, that's the forefathers. I listen to the
Right.
forefathers, and I also listen to who's doing it now. Yeah, Griselda, everybody, but I'm listening to Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 times, give it to me.
Nah,
like
he
that.
alright too. I like
know
him.
what I'm saying?
I like him.
Like this little chick named Rella G, she's from the Bronx.
Okay.
Listen to her. Like I listen to anything street though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anything that's street orientated. I
Right.
listen to a lot of people that people don't know. I listen to my man Sinister. I listen to dude named K Prada. I listen to people that you've never heard of.
I ain't
you
never
know?
heard of them, but I'm gonna look them up now.
Yeah.
But that's
So-
good that we shouting these people out, so even the viewers listen. If they don't know, they could go look these people up
That's
too.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So ain't nothing wrong with showing some love out there. You know what I'm saying? Who are some artists you want to work with though? You would like to work with?
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, anybody, but because you know we like our music is kind of street. I'd love to like work with like something that's R&B. You know, like there's this R&B kid that I ran across on the gram called Novocaine. You know, I like him. I think he's from Jersey.
Okay.
I don't really, but he's hard. You know what I'm saying? There's an R&B dude that I'm listening to named 1111. I think he's from Toronto. I listen to him heavy.
Okay.
And I'm listening to this dude named Teddy Swims right now.
Oh, wow.
White dude that sing. He blow. I think that's hard.
Look at Kev. You know them, Kev?
You know what I'm saying? Teddy Swims. So, Teddy Swims, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not just rap. You know what I'm saying? I like R&B, you know, because my thing is if we could keep it hard and then get them on something that's hard, it gives us something different.
Yeah, a little bit of balance. Kind of like cut some of the edge off it, but it still got that,
there you go.
that oomph to it though, you know what I'm saying?
So, you know, anybody, you know, it's anybody, as long as we can make it sound good. If we can make it sound like magic, then we can lock and load, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds
but
dope.
I always think about the R&B aspect because we show, you know, we street with it, you know what I'm saying, that if you add that kind of flavor to it, it gives it a whole different, you know what I'm saying, whole different energy, a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some of the people I'm dealing with. But and I like a lot of female rappers. I always think like female rappers bring a different texture to it.
Definitely.
I was always been on female rappers. I'm listening to my homegirl, Nene.
Okay.
Nene, you know what I'm saying? She from Harlem, you know, but I listen to a lot of people that nobody ever heard of because it's still street and it's authentic because you never heard of it. It's never been tampered with.
Right.
You know, like I like Rome Streets.
All day.
You know what I'm saying?
Some
Like
fire.
Rome Streets,
The
you know what I'm
new joint he got out now, Noise Candy 5.
Oh, also,
Fire.
I like Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti got a record that I deal with. I like Goods the Animal, the battle rappers that make good.
He got that smooth hustler. I like smooth street hustler rap, like on hard beats though, like you know what I'm saying? I like that shit, like 38 Special. When Jay-Z is on them type of hard beats, like the Premier beats and all that.
That's right.
Who's another one? AZ, Fly Talk. I like Fly Street Talk. You know what I'm saying?
I also love it from the South. You know what I'm saying? I love it when you know what I'm saying, them Southern dudes. The trap is hard, you know what I'm saying? But when I hear more other kind of music, I'm like, yo, like I like Young Dro. I like Young Dro spit hard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to anybody. If it's hard, it's hard. If you from Tennessee, from Milwaukee, if you from, I was listening to some dudes from Alaska. I can't remember their names right now, but I was listening to some dudes from Alaska. They got an influence of everything. They kind of sound like trap and it sound like Detroit at the same time, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I listen to whatever I can get my hands on, I give it a listen. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you see how hip hop is just spread out all over the place and people just gravitating to it and then putting their flavor or they twist on it, but they making it sound good though.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
So now you got like variety from other countries, other states and all that you could just tap into, like, you know what I'm saying?
And also, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I was also listening to some dudes from Italy.
What's their name?
I can't remember his name. He big out there. I can't remember his name. I was listening. It was like a symphony kind of thing, but they out in Europe, like Italy, France. It was like a big symphony, but it was street. That's what caught my attention. It was street. You know what I'm saying? And I was in. You know what I'm saying? I was in because they hit all their hoods out in Europe though. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to everything. But once again, we come back to the core, like Jada Kiss. I love bars.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? I still like, you know, guys that spitting, but I take it from anywhere.
So
international.
Go
international.
Yeah,
Man.
talk, baby. We here.
This hip hop game is very international now, and I'm appreciating it. Like the influx from Africa to France, and bars. They spitting. They are spitting, man. So,
even in the Latin community too, like in the little Latin areas, Latin America areas, down there too, they getting busy. Like, super worldwide. Like you can't hide from this, man. Everybody's adapting to this joint right here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And like they reggaeton is to me is just another form of hip hop too. You know what I'm saying? Because they really spitting. You know, even if you don't understand the language, they are spitting on there. You know,
definitely. There's some Latin female rappers that's I seen on the gram just going. I'll be reposting these people on my stories, bro.
That's what's up.
I see it. I'm like, oh, this shit fire. Repost on the stories, like, you know what I'm saying? I show them they love. Like, I'm putting fire emojis under their joint.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. That's how we go.
You know, if it's fire, it's fire.
You can't deny hot, good music. Like, you know what I mean?
Because I stay in Washington Heights and I be hearing all that. They be playing out the cars where they rapping over trap beats in Spanish. But it be hard though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't suppress it.
It is what it is, man.
No, man. I remember one time, man, I was, you know, doing my thing. I was actually in this Russian spot, man. And they threw on a video at the bar. A homie is doing Rick Ross joint, you know, in Russian. And he's going. I'm like,
and it bugs you out because you want to know how they understand what we say in our culture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they know the words, bro.
Yeah.
You could go out there, perform, do your music. They know word for word. I'm like,
sure.
That's how amazing this joint is.
It
bro.
is. It is. The influence, the influence on the world. It definitely just took off, man.
New York hip hop. Describe New York hip hop because we got the young guys out here, these young brothers doing their thing. The drill music or whatever you want, however you want to call it. How do you see that evolving, changing into the next thing?
Drill music, I mean,
because that really started in Chicago, right?
The
sound, as far as like the sound, but we took it
in London
and put our flavor on it.
Really?
Yeah,
I came from London.
London, UK joint, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What was it? Grime.
Yeah.
It's called Grime out in
I
London.
think so.
Yeah.
The drill for us is really Grime out in London, and they've been doing that since the '90s.
Yeah.
And we, I think Pop Smoke made it popular.
The main producer, I forgot his name.
From London.
It's
Really?
from London. That's
from UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sound is a UK sound. It's just we got a hold of it and made it what we made it. Chicago made it what they made it.
Yeah.
But it's from the UK.
Really?
They've been doing that. I think it was at a faster pace though. I think it was at a faster pace and it was a lot harder. But it come from the UK. It come from over Europe.
Shit, I'm so tapped into the underground. I didn't know, but you know when I hear it, there's certain ones I like though. Like, like you said, Pop Smoke did make it like real big for us on this side right here. So, how you see New York music? How you see that evolving? Like, where you think we might go next?
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because we taking influences from other places. You know, Griselda really stamped it for the city. Even though they from
upstate
Buffalo, they stamped it to where, yo, you can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. And RJ Payne is another one that go in.
I think the direction is moving forward, but it's taking classes from back when artists had different range and they still was tight, everybody was cool, but you had your own lane and everybody had their own lane. Kane had a different flow from, you know what I'm saying, somebody else, but now we getting the same thing. You got Brooklyn, Chicago, New York, everywhere is doing their thing, even if it's drill music. They doing their thing, but they putting their stamp on it. You know, all right, Detroit, Chicago, everybody got their own stamp for it.
UK.
Yeah.
Wow, I ain't even know that. See, this
is
good.
This
is good because we want to inform the viewers, educate them, entertain them at the same time.
That's what's up.
I'll be learning here when I'm sitting here too. That's why I like having good guests here. We could just politic. We just polying, y'all. We just politic. We just kicking it, chopping it up. That's what we doing, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When y'all release y'all music, how are y'all getting it out there and interacting on social media and stuff like that?
Nothing's out yet. You know, we gearing up, you know what I'm saying, because we have to get a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? We shot a few videos, we got some vlogs, but nothing's out yet.
Right.
It's coming, you know.
So what's y'all plan when y'all make that move to like put music out? What's y'all plan to like attack social media, you know, flood the way? Because it's content-based now. This is a content-based atmosphere right here.
And that's the idea, man, is full scale, go hard. You know, I let a lot of new guys know, if you're not involved with the streaming platforms and things of that nature, you pretty much in slow motion. Man. You're in gear one. You have to be connected on that internet right now.
Facts.
And organically, you have to be connected with your hood too.
Yeah.
Because that's where it starts from.
Yeah,
You know, if
streets.
your hood is representing you, that's where you take it from there, and then you push it up. So if you don't have that kind of backing, and you know, you can't get your own homies to follow you on that, you know, it makes it a little bit more difficult. So you know, it's not the time right now where you just going on. Even some of these major labels, they watching.
Right.
They on who's next? What's going on? That's what they tap into.
Yeah.
They don't have to leave the office no more.
That's a fact.
They tapped in.
They
now.
on the phone. Everything
That's
is
it.
on your phone, bro.
Looking at the numbers.
Yeah,
How many-
analytics. We in an analytics game.
Exactly.
I'll be in a house.
To add on,
Go ahead,
it's
yes.
always been analytics, it's just more so. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from being at one of the major companies.
Talk about that, 'cause
they followed analytics. They knew where your record was getting played, how many times it was getting played, where your video was getting played. It's just now it's more in the forefront because of the internet.
Right.
It's always been an analytical game. That's why you'll have people that come from different markets that you never heard.
Exactly.
And you be like, yo, how they on tour and they doing this and
Yup.
they doing that? It's always been analytics.
Yeah.
It's just more of a a magnifying glass now because of the internet.
Right.
Always been analytics.
To jump in with that, on my side, from owning a record shop and everything like that, it was SoundScan.
Yeah.
They always check for those numbers.
Yes.
First week, you get like a 6-month plan, but the first week was the crucial numbers.
Yes.
And it was always followed. I mean, I've seen a lot of things go down where you like, this is how them numbers is getting played with. But
See, that's good because y'all got it.
It's always
y'all got
been
the inside from being in the business record. You was at the label, so y'all kind of got the inside scoop already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? You can get hot on the streets. You can be hot, but it's more than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can be hot on the streets. That's only going to take you so far. You can get hot on the streets, but it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? To get a certain type of exposure. So you can be independent, but you got to still know what you're doing.
Right.
You got to still know because it's a lot of things going on with it's business.
Yeah.
You know,
And how do you capitalize off of that?
There we go.
That's how do you capitalize off of, what are you doing right now, and then how do I capitalize off it? That's the steps. Like you said, you could get hot in the street, but if you don't know what to do with it, what's the next step?
Yeah.
Now you in limbo. Huh? I got people rocking for me, but I don't know what to do.
To add on what Bogey's saying,
Yes.
that's why I'm saying like a lot of people I listen to you never heard of.
Right.
They probably don't know how to get to that next step. Yeah, they hot. I'll catch it on the YouTube. I'll catch it on the gram. But I'm not saying they don't. But maybe they don't know how to get it to the next step. And that's why people are like, well, who are you talking about? Who's that? What's that? You know what I'm saying?
I say that got a lot to do with relationships too. When we first stepped in the building, Sis said, yo, it's about building those relationships and making those connections. And that's a big part of this game too, because independent, major, and it's about the connections that you have and that you keep, where people put their trust in you, and
I'm real big on that too.
Down to finances. If they trust you, then they more likely to do business with you.
Yep.
So it's about building those relationships and keeping your word. Man.
Yep.
It is.
Talk about because me and this brother talk every week.
It's a fact,
We
big
talk
bro.
about music culture, hip hop, music culture,
day.
hip hop every week, man.
hours.
So this ain't nothing but locker room talk to us right here.
fact.
We just kicking it, chopping it up. Talk about staying relevant, because we see it with certain individuals out right now. Jim Jones, Fat Joe,
Fab.
Jada Kiss, Fab still look like he 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
Yo Gotti.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got
That's right.
Cheesy.
That's right.
You got to stay tapped and locked in. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you may go in life, you have to stay tapped in to the street level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fashion and music. You got to know what the sounds are. You got to know how it's changing. You got to know how the fashion is evolving. You got to have your finger on the pulse at all times.
Facts,
Whether you
yeah.
doing it or your team doing it.
Right.
To stay relevant, you got to stay tapped in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, they complain, but when I see them complain, they not tapped in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might have to listen to them young dudes on the block, whoever they may
Definitely.
be. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? A lot of dudes, they have a problem doing that. If it, like I got my little nephew 9. he put me on to a rapper. God, I can't remember this kid's name.
Dude, they on these tablets. They on their
He
phone,
put
these
me on,
tablets
yeah.
all day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they know what's going on. We
Yeah.
gotta work. We gotta whatever we doing and we gotta make sure the bills is getting paid. So we try to catch it when we
miss
can.
a
You know what I'm
beat
saying?
sometime, yeah.
But they locked in like this all day though.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
I agree exactly what he said. And from before, I always, you have to incorporate somebody that's coming up in it with you because they have a different assessment of what's going on and they're more tapped into the now.
Yeah.
We tapped into it, but we tapped into it, like you said, in our grind.
Yep.
They're tapped into it just coming in, knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
And you have to incorporate. Don't dismiss them young dudes and their ideas because
Definitely.
right now you got 17, 15, young dudes getting it off the internet because this is what they came up in, you know?
Right.
And they rich right now off of, just playing with the internet. They know that, it's no more notebooks, it's
That's
a
a
MacBook
fact.
now.
right.
I wanted to add on to what Boogie was saying. My little nephew, he was 7 at the time. He put
Yes.
me on the Nardo Wick.
Got you.
That's why I said you gotta.
My
listen.
sons do that too. My oldest one and my nephew. He's
Right.
out there.
You know what I'm saying? And what happened is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of dudes, they close their ears off, especially when it comes to fashion. They close their ears off, and a lot of people like to reminisce and stay in one period. Like, yo, I remember when it was like this. Well, it ain't like that no more.
Right.
It's new money, it's new clothes, it's new fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's new everything, it's new sounds, new music. And I'm not telling people don't hold on, but if you active and you want to stay active in this game, you got to keep your ears fresh and you got to keep your fashion fresh at
Keep
all
evolving.
times. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the key, and that's why you got a Fat Joe, you got a Yo Gotti. You see what Yo Gotti doing with the CMG?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
You
a
see
whole
what
roster
he
over
been,
there.
He been in for decades.
Yeah.
It don't look like it because
Exactly.
he still,
You make it look good.
Look good, you know what I'm saying? You see what Capo doing. You see what he look like. You see what's going on. You see everybody that's relevant. You see Fab. You see what's going on. You see Joe Crack, Fat Joe.
Yeah.
But you see different people. You see 50. You see what 50 doing out there.
Tearing it up out there.
You know what I'm saying?
Across
You
the
see
globe.
Snoop. See Snoop. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Everybody's tapped in different ways.
Yeah.
But that's why he was able to go do that Scarlet remix, because he's tapped in. Once you tapped in, man, it's
right.
You'll go on forever.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get me a nice team of young gunners that's gonna
They gonna keep you there.
Big bro, here, this was going on, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have some of them on the platform anyway. So
That's right.
I'm gonna have that balance where, I had legends on here getting their story, but I'm gonna have the young gunners on here. We're gonna get into their little,
That's
get
it.
into
That's
their
right.
story and
That's
tap in
right.
with them. You know what I'm
like-
It's a
saying?
must. It's
Like,
a must.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking forward to that too.
My man Cise BMW, that's how I know about K Prada. That's who he run with.
Oh, okay.
I tapping with him when it come down to clothes and music. He's always 3-4 years ahead. He the one that put me on the Pop, Smoke, and all them dudes in the Bronx that was a Pop. Dougie B, he put me on 3-4 years before they popped.
Wow.
My man Cy, BMW from East New York. Cy always put me on. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
He the one that
It's real.
I'm talking about. He been tapped in, and he young.
Yeah.
But he been tapped in. He be like, yo, I'm like, yo, big bro. He always laugh at me because I call him Big Bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, Big Bro, what's up? Because when he
Because you
talk to me,
you humbling yourself.
I
Like,
got
I'm trying to
you,
get this
man.
information,
Yeah,
baby.
it's-
He
that's-
outside.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Size outside, you know what I'm saying? He fly, he wearing Versace, he wearing the Mary jeans. You know what I'm saying? So when I get with him, I'm like, yo, what's going on outside? He was the one that put me on the denim tears before people was wearing denim tears. Size, he got his
Look,
finger
I'm just
on the
seeing it
pulse.
now too. Like,
He
That's
put me on. He put me on. I had a conversation with him about 3 years ago. He's always ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Because he outside. Him and his man, they outside.
Yeah.
And once you don't have, like I embrace new information.
Yeah.
New
that's a
information.
fact. Me
Keep
too.
you
I
know
take
what I
all
mean?
feedback,
I embrace
everything,
that.
criticism.
That's
I don't
right.
let that get to me.
It's a
I
fact.
take it all as, just to help me get better.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
It's a fact.
Look at we was their age, man. We was the ones outside running around.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? Our elders was out the way
Yeah.
because they already did it already. Now we the next one's coming in. So guess what they gonna do? They gonna be the next. We out the way. They doing it. We gotta go. Yo, what's up? What we doing? What's going on out there?
That's right.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right. Tap in. That's right.
Talk about the business, man. How you even get into like owning a record shop? Well, how'd you get that mentality to even get into business mode, running a business or whatever like that? How do you get the structure to even do it? Like,
yeah, I tell you, no lie. It was passed down. The hustle was passed down. You know, my mom and pop, they owned a little restaurant thing, and they had their hustle going on.
Yeah.
And you know, I always felt the bug, man. I tell you a crazy story, man. This is youth, man. You know, my mom would tell you, like, yo, when he was young, she used to bake. I used to take a slice of the baked goods, slice them up, go sell them in school, and different. So the hustle was always in me.
Wow.
And just watching uncles and everything like that.
Yeah.
Move on a grind. It just became from fashion to just putting a grind down. It was always like that. So when it came time, I've always been inclined for music. Like every job that I had, I was the go-to guy for, yo, what's the name of this song? Who's this person?
Yeah.
So it just transformed into, yo, you know, I got to do something with this.
Okay.
I got my first opportunity at another spot called Upstairs Records years ago. You know, some guys, they was looking for somebody. I wasn't really on anything right now, so I was like in the middle. I'm like, all right, let me just take this job right now and see where I fit in, you know?
Yeah.
And it turned out really well because they gave me the influence and the knowledge about the business.
Okay.
But I kind of surpassed them when it came to that because the customers wouldn't shop if I wasn't there. Like, I mean, it came down to a point where they was like, yo, you can't really go on vacation because people come in, they ask for you. If you're not here, they walk out. I became that influence because I knew you come in, you ask for something. This new came out. I know that's what you on. And so it became, you know, like kind of just a big influence musically-wise in the area that I was in. Right? So it was just like, yo, we know who to go to for their sound and everything. So the music was in me, and I dabbled with the DJ thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was always,
So you already had the knack. You had a little bit of knowledge. So it was a little bit of an easy transition. All you had to get was like how to run the business, the numbers, and
paperwork. That was it, man. And once I kind of, you know, took on a mentor for that, you know, Charles Sue, you know.
That's good, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you need a mentor, somebody to guide you, show you what to do, how to do it.
That's right, and he didn't mind spreading the knowledge. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, this is where I'm at right now, man. So he gave me good pointers on it, and then I took it and, you know, I ran with it. It was funny because I actually was still working with them, and they was in the middle of you know, kind of letting people go. But I was like, yo, you know what? You don't have to cut nobody because I'm about to bow out because I'm about to do my own thing. And surprisingly, it was all love. It was like,
that's good.
Hey, and they used to come and check on me.
Like we said earlier, having those relationships.
That's right. So it was
keeping those relationships tight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you decide to go another way, all right, boom, the love is still there.
That's exactly what happened. That's it. They appreciated it. You know, we hugged it out. Listen, the best, and I went on my way to do me. You know?
That's what's up. Yeah. So besides the music, what other avenues they are trying to get into?
Fragrances and clothes.
That's what's up. I see it. I see it.
Clothes, you know.
Because you said something about styling, like styling other
artists.
Something
you know, because some people come to me, for advice, and you know, first thing they say to me is, "Oh, I don't have the money because they seeing what I'm wearing." I tell them, "Don't worry about that. I'm gonna show you exactly. There's tricks that I can show you where you can get a certain kind of look and a certain outcome for your budget."
Okay.
And so that's how I tell people. I'm like, listen, I got you based on your budget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do on your budget, if you got $200 budget, $300 budget, $50 budget, come see me. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna put it together, and you're gonna look nice.
Gotcha.
You know, that's something. That and fragrances. You know, fragrances is something, that's just a personal thing. Fragrances probably make my own body sprays now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
what's
So people come to me for that.
Yeah.
So but the music is the vehicle, you know what I'm saying? Because once they see the videos, when I'm able to show them the video, that's when they have the conversation with me. I was always into the fragrances. I was always in the clothes, but nobody wanted to listen to me until they started to see the videos.
Right.
And so music is my vehicle to introduce to everything else. Music is why I'm here. You know, so I'm able to put this on and able to tell people, hey, listen, come see me if you need help with that on your budget. But without the music, nobody wants to hear anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So if somebody come to you, how would you put a look for them together? What would you, when you see them and they talking to you, what information are you trying to pull for them so you can give them the best look?
The first thing I find out is, what are they comfortable wearing? What do you like to wear? You know, what are you comfortable wearing? And then what are you looking to do? You know, I got to know what you like to wear and what are you looking to do, and what's the occasion. You know, it may be for a job interview, it may be for a company party, it may be, you know, you just want a different type of look. You know, but I got to find out what you like, because then I'll know what to put you in that's more casual but still comfortable. So if you're a guy that wear jeans and sneakers all the time, I'm not going to put you in something like this. You're going to feel tight and you're going to feel uncomfortable.
Constricted.
I'm going to put you in something that feel like jeans and sneakers, but it give you a different look. So I like to find out what you like and what you're shooting for. And then we be like, okay, what you working with pocket-wise? You might be like, yo, I'm working with $200. I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make that happen. I don't look at you like, yo, you should do this, that, and the third. That was a mistake I did early on, and I found out, yo, hold on. I had to take it from my personal experience. When I used to get forced by my mom to wear certain things, I wasn't comfortable, so I didn't want to wear it. Like, this took a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she used to force me to wear stuff like this. But when I was ready for it, it didn't feel like a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm dealing with people, I find out what you're comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? What you like to wear. If they like to wear Timbs and jeans and a hoodie, I already know, I already know how we're going to play it. If you like to wear jeans and sneakers, I already know how to play it, because you're not used to wearing, you know, being casual. So I just take it like that, take it slow. You know, some people like fragrances, some people don't, but I always tell them, yo, we need some type of aroma on you. And then, you know, after we dress you, we're going to put the aroma on you.
Talk that talk.
It's a fact. It's a fact, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's a fact.
Yo, so let's say, look, he got his African oil.
Smell good right there with him.
So let's say like let's say like a Dave East come to you.
Dave East, right?
What would you do with a Dave East?
Dave East, you keep him, you give him that model look, cause he tall. And
he working now.
He working now. He already got his slender. I have him look like he on GQ, straight up. GQ, because he can pull it off. He got the look, he got the size. You know what I'm saying? So with him, that's the big and tall section. You know, it's just things that complement his complexion. He's a light-skinned dude, so we'll put him in colors that insinuate it. He could wear it black, and it'll pop on him, because he light, but, you know, put him in that GQ
That was
category.
an easy one. Look, that was an easy one. Let me get one more. Let me see. Let's try, let's go Scarlett. She's brand new. What would you do with a Scarlett? Swiss come to you like, yo, SWA, she's new. I want to get her popping, make her look good. Let's switch her look up.
Straight up with her, you know, I'm gonna take a page out of my Harlem book. Like when my sisters are from Harlem. We're gonna put you. It's gonna be classy. You know what I'm saying? Classy leather jacket. It might be a biker jacket. Nice leather boots, dark jeans, a nice top. You know what I'm saying? Some accessories. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean but classy. We're not gonna have you looking trendy. We're gonna have you look classy. You know what I'm saying? Classy, but you look, when you walk in the room, they know when they see them boots, they know them boots might be 3,500, but because the way it look on you. She dark skin, so I'm gonna put in more colors, but I'm gonna keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? Not trendy.
I like that. I like that.
You know it, man.
You get any tips from him?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't believe it.
Do you get any tips from him?
Listen, this is
our
resident fly guy.
Let's go. I'll be like, yo, SWA, what up?
This is the resident fly guy.
Look. I gotta go out of town. I got an interview. I gotta come see you, brother.
Check it out. No, you know what it is? We bounce off each other. She's my cousin, so We bounce off each other.
We definitely had those phone calls. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, I just copped this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fire. That's fire. But he is the resident fly guy, man.
Thank
you
you,
know,
thank
like,
you.
I mean, I've had instances where he intimidates you fly wise. You know, like man, listen, I'm not trying to be in no video with this dude right now, man. 'Cause he coming with it, man. I'm like, I'm here with it regular. He just take it to another level, man. You know.
You know what it is? People don't understand. Clothes is a language. You speak a language. You know what I'm saying? When you look good, you feel good.
That's a fact.
That's why people like to get fresh. People like to get fly because you feel good. I don't care if you got on Timbs. I don't care if you got jeans and sneakers or suit. When you feel good, when you look good, you feel good.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Confidence,
that's always been our language, though. That's always the way we put our fits together has always been our language, man. You know. Renaissance era, you know, the suits and you know just the way they did it. You know, when it changes, different decades, but same time, man, it's a separate language, man. You know, then the hip hop, it just became a fit for us. Hey, this is the hip hop language, and this is how the culture. This is how they dress. This is you know how they move, and it's emulated everywhere.
Definitely. That's a fact.
To add on what Bogey's saying, hip hop is the streets. The fashion come from the streets. I get my fashion from the streets. I don't get it from the magazines. You get some pointers, but it comes from the streets. It come when I want to know what's going on. I tap into my dudes that get busy on the streets, that really dress, that really put clothes together. You got people that dress, and you got people that wear clothes. I tap into the people that dress. You got people that wear clothes and think they fly until the real fly dudes step in the room, and that's when you
see the difference.
So you got dudes that dress. You got dudes that put on clothes. I like to tap in with the dressers. The dressers gonna tell you, yo, don't do that, don't do this, don't wear that, wear this, wear that. Take that, yo, throw that out your closet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's work. Yo, putting clothes together is work. You know what I'm saying?
That's your uniform, man. It's like a uniform when you step outside. Like,
there you go.
You wanna stand out, or you just wanna blend in. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
What's some of the new labels that's out there that's we may not know of?
Yo, it's so many I can't even call it. Real talk. When it comes
how do people even find these brands? Like,
simple. Like, the more access you have, like if you go to fashion shows,
that's where it's
you go to sample sales.
Right?
When you go to fashion shows, there's things that'll never be released.
Because you see who's there, you can network and see what's going on, talk to the people, tap in.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you got fashion shows, you got sample sales, you do got the magazines, you got the people that are behind the scenes. When you start talking to them, they'll tell you something's coming out, you got this coming out, we got a limited edition, this, that, and the third. So you got jeans that people can't even pronounce. You got garments that you can't even put your hands on. A shirt that might be $10,000. You know, but it's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to remember, they got things that'll never hit this market. That'll just stay overseas. That's exclusive to overseas. And then when you go to different states, you find different pieces. Like when I go out of town, there's things that I've never seen in New York City that I might see on the West Coast, or I might see down south. You know, because it's just released regionally. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name? It has a lot to do with marketing and you know, owning that brand, man. Because you know those things have a lot. Because years ago in Germany, it was a guy I met, and he owned a brand. It was called Illmatic, actually.
The clothing line was called Illmatic?
Illmatic in Germany. But he couldn't get it in the States because somebody else owned the copyrights to the name. So he couldn't push it out here like that.
Wow,
So,
that's crazy.
And I mean...
Did he rebrand it?
Huh?
Did he rebrand it or something? Or it just got lost in the sauce?
He might have got lost in the sauce, but that has a lot to do with it, man. Those names, because a lot of companies, you know, we don't know, but behind the scenes, you got a lot of these bigger labels, they lock it down. They copyright a bunch of names and stuff like that. So
take them under the wing.
That's right. Either they're gonna pull you in or they're gonna run you over. So if you don't own that name, they'll make it hard for you because now they own it. So it's like, how do you distribute this? And you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's a copyright infringement after that. So
That's crazy.
It's a lot to go with even from fashion to music. You know, you could get caught in the shuffle, man. You know, you got artists that didn't own their name after a while, you know, and some of them that was their given name. So, you know, it's a big thing. That's why this business is important.
Right.
So to say the business of music.
You gotta learn that business,
fashion,
man.
That's right. All day, man.
Let's go back to the analytics part, because that's what I'm doing right now with these YouTube videos, studying the analytics, the watch time, it's so much work just sitting there learning that part. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like this a couple years ago. Like, everybody's worried about the number. We trying to put the video out, see if it hit. Now you got to sit back there, figure out good keywords, titles.
That's right.
Yo, this joint, wow, bro. I'm here for the ride, though, man. So when y'all put the music out, what project we working on? What singles we working on?
Yo, we got a bunch of records. Like right now, we just shot a video called Extortion. This is his record featuring me. We shot another one called Pot of Rock. Right now, we going singles. We got projects, but I'm like, it's a single. Right now, it's a singles-driven, given environment. It's a single-driven environment.
So single deal and be ready for the next level. That's where the content comes in, man. Because it's a lot of artists that made that fatal mistake. You get a fire single, hot to death, you know, you're gonna run it out, you know, and it can last you some time, you know, but at the same time, you gotta be ready to put that other piece to it, and that's more content, you know? So if you're not ready for that, sometimes you could drown in that game.
Definitely,
You know, also to add on to that, you know, I gotta give it up to my director. You know what I'm saying? Shot by AHM. I call him Big H. You know, a lot of people don't get that credit. And my engineer, Scotty from Plug Studios. Because they really, like, that content, the way Big H, AHM shoot it, and the way he edited, he give it a life of its own.
Right.
The way Scotty, you know what I'm saying, the way my guy Scotty mix and engineer, he gives it a sound of its own, and those people don't get the credit.
Yeah, you build that relationship with them, so they know how to tailor you like an outfit.
Exactly,
you know
that's right.
That's right.
With them for
and
years.
That goes to another part of this game. Those relationships. Now, Big H is Long Island.
That's what we call him. We call him Big H. It's called Shot by AHM. In case you want to tap in with him, Shot by AHM. On the gram and everything. But we call him Big H.
All right. Salute to him, yo.
Yes, salute, definitely. And we're running around. That's the hustle. We in Long Island might be shooting a video, or Brooklyn or Queens or something shooting a video. In the studio, we in the Bronx, and you know, it's just you make those relationships, and it's all across, man. And that's part of the hustle too, man. You know, you make those tight relationships, and it don't matter where it's at, because we headed there. Listen, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
But not to forget your question, we just working on we have music for projects, but we just working on singles. Like we were supposed to shoot a video today. I pushed back. Big Gay said, "Oh, come on, SWA." But we getting ready to go shoot this other record. It's his record featuring me, called Snitch. So we gearing up to go shoot that. We just want to have a lot of content before we start releasing.
Yeah, so you ready, prepared.
Right.
Once you put that one heat rock out, you gotta have that follow-up.
Right.
Follow up.
Exactly.
That's the follow up.
Exactly.
You gotta be strong too.
So that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. We building up the content.
Yeah.
You know, we have like 5-6 videos shot, but when we come out the gate, we want to have like 20 shot, 30 shot, because if you like that one record, they only gonna give you so much time to run with that record before, especially being independent. It's a quick burn. You gotta be ready to go.
And nowadays it's faster. The time span is not not the long window, like, you know,
6 months to a year. Now that joint is like a week or two.
That's right.
To a month.
That's right.
Like that,
and you gotta be hitting them.
And another thing we don't do, you know, he used to laugh at me, our records don't be long. You know what I'm saying? Our records be a minute 30.
That's perfect.
Chorus and everything.
Thank you.
Minute 32 tops, that's it. We're done. He used to laugh at me for that.
That's where it's at, bro. That's where it's at. You want to get in there, hit them fast, get them out, so they can keep that joint on repeat.
You know that's right. That's right.
4 minutes, you killing me right now.
You know, hip hop was always the verses. You just try to put that fire verse out, and he was like, "No, we got to cut this."
Yeah,
and
you got to get in there,
yeah.
hit them fast,
Yeah.
and get out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because right now you got so much in life to choose from. You know what I'm saying? Like I find myself, I'm watching 4 different interviews at the same time.
That's crazy, yeah.
Every day I'm watching new interviews. I got 4 or 5 different interviews I'm watching right now. And it's the same thing with music. I listen to music all day long. That's why I like listening to rappers you never heard of.
Right.
Because you can't really, that content is fresh.
Yeah.
So I'll listen to that over and over and over again because nobody know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm always fishing.
Yeah.
I'm always fishing, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to
luck,
hear, because I'm about to hear some balls in a minute, too, man. So
luck, yeah.
stay tuned, man. Watch this shit right here. Yo, we got SWA360 in the building.
Good looking,
I appreciate
bro.
you, good
Good
fella.
looking, thank you.
Bodega Time.
Yes,
Good to meet you, my brother.
Yeah,
I like the
for
energy.
sure.
I like the vibration,
It's a
King.
fun- yeah,
Yo,
exactly,
salute, man. I'm
exactly.
glad you
That's
came
it.
down, bro.
Yo.
I'm glad both of y'all came down, Saturday. You know he gonna come back around. That ain't nothing.
Thank you.
That's the bro.
Always with him, if he say it's a go, it's a go.
Yeah.
Like he's like, you know, my extension, I'm his extension, and if he say it's good vibes there, it's
Definitely.
good vibes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've never doubted it, and it never let me down. You know.
Yo, listen, y'all, this is the platform for it, man. Dope, independent artists coming y'all way. They straight out of Brooklyn. They're gonna come with that fire. You're gonna look for it. I'm supporting them. Anything they need from me, I got they back, man. Ain't nothing. SWA360 in the building. I love y'all, man.
you too, big bro.
Bodega
Thank you.
Time,
Thank
my
you.
brother.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yeah. We family now, nigga.
Yes.
Look, we
Automatically.
family now, man.
Walking in the door.
Hug the brother early. Like, yeah, what's up, kid? What's good? Nice to meet you.
right,
But
that's
yo,
right.
Rhymes and Politics, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe.
Politics.
Check for these
fact.
brothers, man. They coming. The heat is coming, y'all.
Thank you.
Salute. Peace.